What's going on, y'all? You got back. Y'all, Sydney 85 Lee back again. Taking my glasses off so you ain't got the glare. But I'm with my boy Aidan, and we finna do this mukbang. And it took us a minute to come up with the topic we wanted, but I think we figured it out. Minimum wage. Thumbnail. Alright, so I think I'm gonna start off by talking about minimum wage, mainly because it's a big issue depending on where you live. Most of y'all know I'm from Arkansas, and minimum wage is $9.75.
Is that high? That was $8.75 or $8.20 or $9.25.
$9.25. Yeah, it's like $9.25. But the cost of living here in Arkansas isn't that high either. But it's a big issue because people want minimum wage to go up, but they don't realize minimum wage going up comes with inflation. So with inflation, everything else goes up. So like, let's say minimum wage is $9.25 now.
For those of you who don't know what inflation is, basically the value of a dollar gonna go down. So say milk, say minimum wage is the same as $9.75. Milk is gonna be like what, a dollar? Let's just say $1.67 a gallon, basically, or whatever, right? You go up to say $12, $13 an hour or something like that for minimum wage. That's gonna shoot up to about $2.50, $3 somewhere in there. Right. Everything else goes up automatically.
Everything else automatically goes up, and people look at it as, oh, if I make more, I save more. No, because once inflation hits, you make more. You're gonna make more on paper, but you're gonna be paying the same bills. So, like, people, like, a good way to look at it is, let's say you make $9.75. No, let's say minimum wage goes up to $15 an hour. Let's just keep it easy math. $15 an hour. And let's say you get an apartment here in Arkansas. Average price of apartment, one bedroom, is $550. Average price in one bedroom in Arkansas is like $550. You're gonna make that easily. But what's gonna kill you is your groceries going up, your light bill going up, your water bill going up. Every other aspect of your life that you pay for is gonna go up. Now, that's excluding subscriptions and stuff you already buy in cars and stuff like that, because cars are the same price as anywhere in the country. But people want minimum wage to go up, and then you got those people that fight for minimum wage to stay the way it is, because minimum wage is for minimal skills, because you don't have a career or anything like that. Some people make careers out of jobs they started making minimum wage.
Big facts.
Like there have been workers at McDonald's who worked their way up and they own their own franchise of McDonald's. Like, they went from making $9.25 to making $9,250 a month because they worked their way up. And I ain't saying everybody's gonna work their way up, and I'm not saying that's a reason to keep minimum wage the same, because I've worked my fair share of minimum wage jobs, and I'm sure all of y'all have too. I know Aidan has worked minimum wage jobs.
It's tough to say, just because some people don't know how to manage money. So say
me being kids, one of those people.
Let's just say, for example, all these high school kids who all have jobs now.
Yes.
Say they all get money. They all get jobs. So boom, just working 25 hours a week, like 15 to 25 hours a week, like minimum wage jobs that are at like 15. Oh, I'm making a whole bunch of money. I'm making a whole bunch of this, but they're still living off their parents. Yes. Because their money is keeping for them. I mean, some of them, yeah, they're gonna help like their families, but right. You got to think the majority of them. Some of them thinking, oh, I made this money, I'm gonna keep this money for myself.
Right.
My parents got a job already. Why do I need to get the money?
Right.
So then it's gonna be even tougher on their parents. They're gonna be like, well, maybe this wasn't such a good deal, but they ain't gonna realize at the time. The other parents just gonna complain about it, right. But everybody else gonna be thinking, oh, well, you didn't have all the time to get a career. Why didn't you just do that instead of working minimum wage?
Right. Piggybacking off of what you said with the all these high schools getting money. The more money you give a younger person, the more they feel like they can do. I moved out plenty of times. I moved out and back in. I'll be the first to say that. But I moved out when I was 19. I moved out when I was 19. And I was making good money. But then when I wasn't making good money anymore, I was stuck back working a minimum wage job. I couldn't afford a 2-bedroom apartment anymore, working a minimum wage job. So if you give a 15, 16, 17, and 18-year-old years in high school, 15, 16, 17, 18, if you let a 15-year-old start working a minimum wage job and he doesn't have to pay many bills, but his parents make him pay like his phone bill, 20 hours a week at $9.25, even at $9.25, that's good money for a high schooler. That's good money for a 15, 16, 17-year-old, period. And then that's excluding the people that have to help with bills, have to help with stuff, have to help around the house. That's excluding all those people because they're going to have to work a little harder anyway. And you can't just
Shout out to y'all, by the way.
Shout out to y'all for getting an earlier start in life. Y'all going to be some of the best people of our generation when we get older. Big facts. Big firm believer in that. Also, you can't give... I was a prime example of do not give a young man some money, because I went crazy with it. Like, I still don't know how to save money that well, and I'm still learning how to. But I'm glad he said that, like, all these kids making all this money, keep minimum wage the same, because if minimum wage go up here and all these kids get jobs, it's finna be a world of problems, because these kids don't know how to save money. They're gonna be buying up all this stuff, living with their parents, and they ain't gonna know how to do anything by themselves. That's another big topic. Like, I get asking your parents for help, because I need help every now and then. I'll say that. Because if you ain't got it, you ain't got it. And I've been caught not having it and still trying to flex and stuff like that, and it wound up biting me in the butt a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks down the line. My answer on if minimum wage should go up or stay where it is, I want to say stay where it is, but I also want it to go up, because you never know when you're going to be having to work a minimum wage job again. And you might have some bills you got to pay that you need a little more money than minimum wage to pay. So you gotta think about it. It depends on your position in life if you want it to go up or stay the same. I could go either way on it. Keep it the same, make me make better decisions. Go up, I ain't gotta make a lot more better decisions. So that's it for this mukbang. He stated his opinion, and he also explained to y'all what inflation was for y'all who didn't know. I gave y'all my opinion on it, my side of it. So I'll let y'all next mukbang.